Hello guys, welcome to my channel Swati Pharmagnan. So today we'll see combination therapy for tuberculosis. What is combination therapy? Why we have to give combination therapy for the treatment of tuberculosis? What are the suggestions given by the American Thoracic Society and what is DOTS regimen? That we'll see in this video. First, we'll see why we have to use the combination therapy. For the tuberculosis treatment, we cannot use a single drug because if single drug has been given to the patient, then the patient will start developing the resistance towards the drug. Means the bacteria which is present in the patient body will start showing the resistance towards the drug. That's why always for the treatment of tuberculosis we have to give in combination therapy, means about two drugs or more than two drugs we have to use for the treatment of tuberculosis. That therapy is called combination therapy. Isoniazid, if we are giving 300 mg, we have to give rifampicin should be 600 mg and pyrazinamide should be 25 mg to 35 mg per kg. This is for first 8 weeks we have to give. This first 8 weeks means almost 2 months. We'll call it as induction period or stabilization period, whether the patient is stabilized with the drug therapy or we have to replace with any other drug. That we'll come to know in this 8 weeks. After 8 weeks of treatment, then we have to start with another combination therapy, that is 16 weeks we have to complete. In 16 weeks it will be continued. This 16 weeks of therapy means almost it will take 4 months. In this period only isoniazid or rifampicin will be given. In the continuation period, modification was recommended by including either streptomycin, that is 15 milligrams to 1 gram, or ethambutol 15 milligrams to 1 milligram we have to give for the treatment of tuberculosis in the combination therapy. Next, suggestions given by the American Thoracic Society, or they have given few suggestions for the combination therapy of the for the treatment of tuberculosis. The first suggestion they have given is to get the susceptibility test as soon as possible. First, we have to check the susceptibility test whether the person is able to withstand with the combination therapy or not. As soon as possible, we have to do the test. Second suggestion is don't start the therapy with one or two drugs. Don't start the therapy with one or two drugs. If we are starting the therapy with one or two drugs, the person or the patient will start getting the resistance towards the drug. Then we cannot change the drugs, or if we'll replace also, the bacteria will get the complete resistance. That's why we should not start the therapy with one drug or two drugs. Always we have to start the therapy with three drugs. Always begin therapy with three drugs. That is the third suggestion they have given by the American Thoracic Society. Next, what and all dosages we have to give. Isoniazid, the name we can use in the tuberculosis TB kit is INH or H. 600 mg should be dosage, and rifampicin or 400 mg. Pyrazinamide will be mentioned as Z symbol, and 1500 mg should be given. Ethambutol E should be mentioned and 1200 mg. Streptomycin S should be mentioned. 750 mg should be given. Next, in under this anti-tubercular agents, one more treatment is there, that is directly absorbed treatment shortcuts. So, if the patient is having multi-drug resistant tuberculosis, if he is resistant to isoniazid and rifampicin, then what therapy we have to give, how we have to treat the patient. The first phase is called intensive phase. This phase will be continued with for 6 months to 9 months. And in this phase of 6 months to 9 months, the kanamycin, ofloxacin, cycloserine, ethionamide, ethambutol, pyrazinamide drugs will be given for the treatment. In the continuation phase, which will be go on for 18 months, ofloxacin, cycloserine, ethionamide and ethambutol drugs are included. In the DOTS regimen, the categories, three categories are there. The type of, based on the type of the patient, what regimen, dosage regimen we have to give, and how many months or how many weeks or how many days we have to give, that is duration. So first category is, in this category the box color is red. Here if the patient is sputum positive, then H means isoniazid, rifampicin, Z means pyrazinamide, E means ethambutol. This should be given for 3 days in a week, and this combination is fixed for 6 months, that is 6 months fixed combination. And if the patient is a sputum negative, then 4 months we have to continue with isoniazid and rifampicin 3 days in a week, that is 4 months and 3 days in a week we have to continue this regimen. If the category 2 color box color is blue, then the sputum positive, if the patient is having sputum positive relapse, then uh, 2 months they have to continue 3 days in a week with streptomycin, ethambutol, pyrazinamide, rifampicin and isoniazid. For 8 months we have to continue this dosage regimen. If the patient is having sputum positive failure, then only for 1 month we have to give this regimen, that is isoniazid, rifampicin, pyrazinamide and ethambutol 3 days in a week. And this should be continued from 1 month to 8 months depending on the patient susceptibility, depending on that, or if the patient is strong, if the patient is having resistance, then we can continue only for 1 month. If it is very sensitive, the patient is showing some sensitivity, then we can continue till 8 months, but the maximum duration is 8 months. If the patient is having sputum positive, then 5 months we have to give 3 days in a week, that is isoniazid, rifampicin and ethambutol. If in all the regimens, if you will observe, isoniazid is common. So isoniazid is a very strong drug of choice for the treatment of tuberculosis. Next category 3, this box color is green in color. Here the sputum will be negative and the patient is not seriously ill. Two categories are there. If the sputum is negative, 2 months we have to give with 3 drugs, that is pyrazinamide, rifampicin and isoniazid 3 days in a week. 6 till 6 months we can continue the drug. If he is not seriously ill, then also we have to give for 4 months with isoniazid and rifampicin 3 days in a week, because already the patient is having the previous history of positive sputum positive and previous history of tuberculosis. So reoccurrence of the tuberculosis we have to avoid. So that's why we'll give this regimens for the complete eradication or for the complete treatment of tuberculosis. Even the small strain of the Mycobacterium tuberculi is present in the patient, then it will again relapse in the patient. So that's why we have to give this regimen for certain duration. Thank you all.